Hey guys, welcome to IG Live. And we are going to be walking you through the brand new winter capsule today. But while we do it, of course, it's not just a walkthrough. There are lots of learnings and everything to be had. So I've got Alexis here with me. And we'll have Sarah running in and out at some point, but she's back casting for models right now for a photo shoot. So what I want to talk to you guys about in the winter capsule, and then specifically about holiday dressing, because we talk a lot about this in the office, and we have some different needs for holiday time. But one of the things that I want to distinguish as we're going through this is I really see holiday time as a place to do some extra pushes, maybe going outside your boundaries.
Yeah, because you want to be festive.
Yeah.
So you can wear more colors, wear more fabrics, whatever you want.
Right. So I think, one of the things that we talk about is how can you push, how can you do all that stuff at holiday time, but then still be a creative pragmatist. And remember when I talked about being a creative pragmatist, it's about knowing where the rules are, knowing where the boundaries are, and then knowing them so that you can color outside the boundaries, you can color outside the box, and really have fun with it. So I think that, holiday is a great time for that. But here's where to center yourself, to make sure that you don't lose your shit, make sure that you don't go off the rails.
Yeah, you're not just buying things just for the sake of wearing it to your event or anything like that.
Exactly. And I think that's when people make so many mistakes, is when you run out the door and you're buying something for that specific event, or when it is holiday time and you've seen something on how to dress fabulous, but so you bought into it and it was a trend, but then you're like, I'm never gonna fucking wear this.
Yeah, you don't want to wear it anywhere else besides whatever you bought it for.
Exactly. And whatever you bought it for in that moment in time. Because then an egg, it's gonna go bad in a year.
Yeah.
Eggs
In a
probably go
year.
bad. Remember, never to have eggs at your house. So I'm going to start with what you're wearing right now, and then that way you can change and I can talk. But you're wearing the, Hannah, what is this sweater called? I'm going to have Hannah come on, and she's going to describe the sweater here, what makes it so fabulous, and then we'll talk about the style of it.
Hi, she's beautiful, right? Yeah, what she wears is sculpted wool sweater, because the name we call sculpted, because it's very hard to be sculpted for merino wool. Then how we knit it with a very strong super lycra, and then knitting together to stay very firm and sculpted, but still very soft and refined. So, I actually appreciate someone comment about why this smaller size of shrug is so expensive. So that's a great time that I can explain about this wool, because I'm so proud of this wool when I found this, because that was really, really long time that a Korean mill worked on so hard for the finest but strong and beautiful merino wool. So when I found it was so happy, and that I really wanted to keep, because it's beautiful even though the price going up. So why it's beautiful? Because that's the finest merino wool in the world, and they make soft but long life. So even though it's expensive, when I have it, I can have it forever. That's the sustainable idea. Also, we love that good quality. So I really appreciate someone comment about it, and then I had a chance to explain about this. So I wish you really enjoy the quality and then be so happy in the sweater.
And also the versatility, because I love stuff like this for dresses, because we all have dresses that only work for the spring, summer, because they're sleeveless, or they have the tiny straps. With this you can put it over a dress, so you're kind of also paying for that versatility, because this may do more for you than just a full sweater.
Totally. Maybe you can show come in and show the detail, all the
So it's
cutout
just kind of
detail.
it's a little bit shorter in the back. I think you could probably turn it around too if you wanted to. And it has the neck, so cute, comfy.
And then I think what's great too is the way that you've styled it. So Alexis was styling it as if she's right, going to an event.
Mhm.
But what I loved with what you put together here is, I thought it was perfect for those events where like, they don't tell you on the card
Yeah.
what the dress code is. You're like, fuck, how can I hedge my bets, you
Mhm.
know? Because you don't want to show up too casual, and you don't want to show up looking like a Christmas light bulb.
Yeah,
either.
overdressed.
Like, that's the worst. To me, playing with all of these shades of brown and bronze, and then you've got the pop of green, and then you've got the pink, like if you can hold up your, there, it's pushing me. You got on the pink. So I think all of those pops are really, really great.
Mhm.
And I think with even the bronze dress, that, to be honest, like, even if you had worn gold or something with
Yeah,
it too.
this is like the pragmatic, but if you
Yeah.
want to be creative, you go with the pink.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And so I think this mix is really, really nice. You've got your bets hedged, and
Mhm. Yeah.
so good.
This is like how I want to look at every party.
That looks great. Great, cool.
Change.
Okay, good, quick change. Okay, so what I am going to show you guys, I post a lot about navy dresses, how the perfect navy dresses always save the day. I wear that Fabian Ecoupe dress that crisscrosses over, and then there's this one, which I love. And so this one is, we had a top in it for fall in this fabric, and then this is the midi dress in it. And what makes this kind of dress the holy grail dress is that, first of all, if someone is rude and did not tell me how to dress on the invitation, no matter what, I'm good to go here. I have, you know, the earring detail on, so it's like I've covered my bets and it's fun. I've got on this chic length, and then I'm wearing my falky. And if anyone wants to chime in on how to pronounce, I'm never sure if it's falky or falk, but I'm wearing the wool silk socks here that we demonstrated the other day. And then I'm wearing them with just a sandal. So what this dress really works for as well, I don't want to go to a funeral, but if you have a funeral to go to a funeral, maybe strip off the earrings, right? Like, I don't know. And then certainly, you know, if I'm in the office, this is absolutely, you know, one of those things that I used to work in a big corporate office, American Express, and every time at the World Financial Center, they would have like the big holiday party. And, you know, like literally some of the people come to the office in like a sequin dress to here, and you really do want to have that balance. Like when you're going to an office party, maybe something that looks a little more worky like this during the day, but that just simply by taking this off, I would even put on like a fishnet tight or something with this and really turn it into a holiday moment. I want to also show you guys some of the other pieces in the collection too that I would layer with this, just for like really lifting up. I think for winter, you know, I love fall, right? It's all those great neutrals, the browns, the grays, the blacks, and navies. But for the winter capsule, I really did want to filter in some really strong saturated colors. Now, a couple of you guys have written me and you said, Amy, you have told us over and over again not to wear strong saturated colors with black or deep navies. And that is true. I have given shade in that area before, 1000%. But the thing is right now it's happening. It's a moment, it's a trend. I am very drawn to it. My eye has adjusted. And right now in this moment in time, I find that look very interesting. So the key is that when you are a creative pragmatist, when you're really smart about what you bought, what you buy is there to last a long haul. How you mix it up, how you style it within the moment, that is for the moment. So I'm saying right now, like, yeah, I love this idea of something really bright and saturated with something like black or navy. I do. But in a year, if I'm like, okay, let's bury those pictures, or in 2 years, if I feel like that, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in my closet and I'm gonna grab out my weird army green skirt or my dark brown whatever, and I'm gonna mix it with these bright colors, and I'm gonna be straight in the color zone that I usually reside in. However, for this moment, while there is this Crayola box saturated color thing going on, I can participate in it without wasting any money. I've done it without, you know, buying into a big trend. What I would not do is go buy a bright blue and like black zebra print dress, for instance. I mean, you know, maybe if it were at a vintage store and it was super inexpensive, whatever, but it's nowhere that I would put my money. So when you are really loving something that is going on right now, but it's a little bit outside of your wheelhouse, that is when you invest in pieces that you know later on, whether you wear it with denim, whether you wear it with all the regular colors in your closet, you're gonna be so happy. Okay, this looks gorgeous. And to me, what's so great about what you're wearing is, okay, first of all, you are wearing the black Brancusi jeans. Now, you would normally be like a 25 or a 26 in
Yes,
the jeans.
yeah, so this is like kind of a size up, so you can see like,
Yeah, like we wanna pinch,
yeah, like
I
that
could
much.
pinch 2 inches out on
Mhm.
you. And you, someone asked about like how to dress curvy as well.
Mhm.
And you're small, but you
Yeah,
you got curves.
I have a little bit of curves,
Yeah.
so, I mean,
So I think for people like,
mhm.
you take, if you're asking for curvy, but I'm a size 8 curvy, take you and go choo choo choo.
Yeah, I think it's just about playing with the proportions. I feel like sometimes when you're curvy, people feel self-conscious, like they can't wear certain things,
Yeah.
and that's not true. You just have to play with it, play with maybe you do a bigger top and a smaller bottom, and that's how it is for everybody. So I don't think it's something you need to really worry about.
Yeah, because everyone's got different
Yeah,
things that they're
everyone has
fiddling
something.
with.
Mhm.
So what Alexis is wearing here is, if you guys follow me on my Insta and you see over and over again, there are 2 tops that I wear in perpetual repeat. And they are a sweatshirt and a chalky drape top that has this curved sculpted sleeve. We have brought back that curved shoulder sleeve in the, what is called the Celia drape here. So it's a really beautiful satin fabric. And then we have it in the sweatsuiting fabric. And this is the ultimate like hedge your bets. Like a first date, you don't know where he's taking
Yeah,
you.
this is perfect.
Yeah, I mean like Chick-fil-A, you're gonna be pissed, but
But you actually might still look cute in
But you
Chick-fil-A
still,
with
like,
this on, yeah.
you, and the thing is like no matter where you go, you are not
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah, and this top is like, you can definitely pair it with a silk skirt or something fancier and dress it up. But
Yeah.
with jeans, it looks completely casual, but you still put in that effort.
Yeah.
Perfect top. Perfect jeans.
And this is perfect. A lot of you guys wrote me questions like, what do I wear when I'm entertaining at home? What do I wear for Thanksgiving? I was saying, my sister, every time we get dressed for like Thanksgiving or Christmas Day, whenever I come down, she's like, you said we were not gonna dress nice. And I'm like, Leslie, I'm sorry. I am not like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I can't help it, like,
It's
be
like
dressed
when you
nice.
when you have nice things in your wardrobe, even when you just throw something on, you're gonna
It-
look like you dressed nice.
Right.
That's what you want.
It's so, you just want those pieces
Mhm.
that are so effortless. You've thrown them on with jeans, and it's not to me about looking like you haven't tried too hard, because I don't think there's any shame in
Mhm.
looking like you tried hard. But sometimes it fucking sucks to try hard. Like,
yeah.
life is short.
Yeah, you don't want to look like you're forcing it. It's
Right.
not trying
But
too
also,
hard,
like,
it's
I
forcing
don't
it.
want to, like, that's a pain in the ass to
Yeah.
try hard. Like,
Yeah.
if we could all just try it easy, then that would
Yeah.
be
That would make
so much
life
better.
a lot of more fun.
Easier.
Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. Do you have any other, maybe you can try on that mint cutout.
Oh yeah.
Or the, and maybe with the velvet,
Oh yeah.
guys.
The slim or the.
Why don't you do the Brancusi one? There you go. Thanks. Then someone asked, how does a CP style a mini skirt? And, oh, actually, so I have one of our trouser skirts from the upcoming spring collection. And then I have our black leather shorts that we always have in the collection. So we love a mini skirt, for sure. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I don't wear them, but that is like personal, that is me with my legs. Those are my issues. And everyone's got their weird thing. Hannah won't wear dark brown because she says it makes her look like a schoolgirl. And I don't know schoolgirls running around in dark brown, but Hannah grew up in Korea and apparently she does. So everyone's got their thing. I wish I could wear mini skirts all day and night if I could. And as a CP, I'm gonna wear this mini skirt, but that's where I'm gonna balance out the proportions. So that's where I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna wear it with like the big coat. And in my chicest dreams, I have on a black, amazing sheer hose, and then I've got like a little black slide on, and of course in this dream also I'm 5'11", and it's just incredible. But I also am gonna wear it with just a fun sweater. So I think really something big and fun and oversized, and that's where you could wear this with a tight and a boot. I certainly think a lot of you guys do have our black leather short, but the short with a tight and a boot, these kind of proportions, I love. What I don't love with it is I'm probably not going to endorse wearing it with a skin tight bodysuit. And like I think a skin tight bodysuit and hose, like I get it, like clubbing, please, like I'm sure you look sick and amazing. But what we're talking about today is generally like dressing like a creative pragmatist in real life. And IRL is the way that the things that most of us have to go to. Most of us are not absolutely hardcore partying in clubs 24/7. I mean, I'm not even out there at all anymore, but it is real. So, but really finding those ways now to wear all of these fun pops of color and be in the moment is really exciting. I'm gonna show two. So Hannah showed the merino wool shrug, and she explained why that merino wool was what it was, expense-wise and everything, what goes into it. This is the airy fine wool. So this is a different type of wool. This one is much limper in feel. It's much cozier. It's meant to be worn as a scarf, and it also is a shrug, but it's not so sculpted in nature, okay? So the brown one was really, really, really quite sculpted, and this one is just on the more cozier side. And I threw it over this dress. I was kind of scared how it would look with the sleeve, but I didn't feel too poof underneath it. But obviously if I were wearing something without sleeves, it would be pure perfection. So this is great. So why don't you talk for a hot second about that, and I'm gonna go try on something.
Yeah, so here we're doing the velvet brancusi. It's the same as the other pair that I had on. It's a little bit too big, so you can see we would probably just do like a size or two down depending on how you want it to fit. We paired it with this top. It's coming out in mint. It's just super cute and clean. I think this would be really cool for if you were going to be at home, or maybe if you're going to something that's in the office, you don't want to be too extra. We have it with this earring. Yeah. See if there's any questions. Yeah, Tibi is definitely nowhere near Celine and Chloe expensive, so I think for the quality and the style that you're getting, the price is definitely reasonable as far as with the sweater from before.
What sizes are you wearing?
So I'm wearing a small in the top, and I think a 27 in the pants, which is obviously too big for me, but we can go a size down.
Courtney's coming through with responses.
Those are cotton velvet with a little bit of stretch.
Oh, cotton velvet with a little bit of stretch. That's the material of the pant.
And it really is the perfect amount of stretch
Yeah.
in those, because it doesn't, it's sometimes, you know, when you have so much stretch in something, like the knees start to blow out on you and get all saggy, and
I
those
will
do
say,
not.
I feel very comfortable.
So you can eat a big
Yeah.
Thanksgiving dinner.
Like I'm ready to
It'll be
sit
fun.
at the table and just stuff my face.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
Good, go for it. I'm really excited about that. Why don't you maybe, can I see the black bodysuit on you? I feel like that's really great.
Yeah.
Okay. So I am showing this t-shirt top, and again, this is one that is really exciting because it is a t-shirt at the end of the day. And again, talk about hedging your bets. There's a lot of entertaining indoors, so you know, like you know, I'm so ready to be out there and vested, but again, these are the things that like, I'm really not sure how everyone's dressing, so like, no matter what, this is great, and it's just great on its own. So what's great about this t-shirt is, you can really style it in different ways. So I am wearing it with the twill skirt in the longer length. I'm wearing the skirt with a heel, but to me, this skirt, when it comes like April, May, I'm gonna wear it with like a bodysuit and just a really flat sandal as well. So there's something really chic right now about this long linear look. I love this trouser look. We have it in 2 lengths. When I was in Paris, I had packed the midi length and I wore it everywhere. This Italian twill is so rich and luxe. And guys, this is where we are not messing around with fabrics. I'm telling you, we are, you know, Tracy, Hannah, and I, just the fabrications are really, really critical. I just will not work with anything less than designer luxury fabrications. So this is beautiful. You can feel it when you put it on, and it's completely finished. And it's one of those things too where I was speaking with one of our stores who was saying that on a lot of items like this, sometimes the customer that's buying this is like a younger customer who is figuring like, okay, well maybe I can buy something less expensive with a cheap fabric in the market, but if it truly is something that you're gonna have forever, maybe that's where you do wanna like level up and spend a little bit more, because it's classic, it's never going away, but it's definitely not basic. It is modern and it is chill, all that good stuff. But here you've got the t-shirt, and then I'm gonna show you, you can also wrap this around your waist and pull it through like this.
Oh, I love that.
You know, so Alexis is seeing all this stuff for the first time, but you can even just pull it through here and then let that hang down like that. So,
I love how it changes the shape a little bit.
and it gives you like, you know, if you want that waist thing going on, you got the waist thing going on, but it turns it into a much bigger piece, and then like you could even put a pen there or something
Yeah.
like that, and that would look really chic. This looks sick on you.
Yeah, I love this. Oh my
It
God.
feels so good.
It does. It's so like comfortable. It's very flattering. I love like the ruching in the front. And
It's
I think it
gorgeous.
actually looks really good with this because of the mix of texture.
Yeah, I think that this is where the really this, again, this long lean look, even like, okay, obviously here with this skirt on, you're
Yeah.
pencil, like head to toe. I'm a pencil with my chest, but like you can be straight up and down, but here with all the curves and the shape of the pants and everything,
Yeah,
really
especially
good look.
it's not like so skinny on your ankle, so you're not getting that like skinny jean effect. It's just like a regular t-shirt. Oh, are you changing?
I'm gonna change. So why don't, Derek, you can ask her
Yeah,
some
you have a
questions from the
question.
thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay, like where would, like what types of venues would you wear this outfit to? What range?
So this, I feel like I would wear this like over to a friend's house maybe if they were doing like a little holiday party or
Mhm.
kickback. I think if maybe like you were having an office thing that was casual, like maybe they're going to a
Yeah.
bar, like a work happy hour, I think that's fine. Anything that you want to look really sleek in, but you
Yeah.
don't want to like do too much, be too extra, this is the ideal look.
And could you like pair it with a coat or something to like?
Yeah, definitely.
Would
I
your-
think like an oversized blazer over this would be so cute.
Yeah.
Even like your wool coat, perfect.
Yeah, it's nice. Oh,
But I think too, like for this,
you guys are
so,
looking sleek right now.
huh?
Yeah.
Sleek looks soft.
Yeah.
I know, I love this sleek
Like
look.
women in black.
I'm
Yeah,
so-
it looks good.
Like, it's really good, and again, every single thing we've shown here is like so perfect to just wear with,
Yes.
actually,
It's like a pit stop at
So-
NASCAR. Like-
I'm just- okay, so I've got the Gold Godfreys. These are coming in at the end of October on my birthday. No, I know.
It's like your birthday present.
Yeah, exactly. Finally. So this, when we're talking about the longer lean look, like it's just kind of this
Yeah.
thing happening, right?
It's like slim and chic, basically. Like
I
to the
love
point.
this. Love this. And so you've got the proportions going on. So this is the longer length. We did it in 2 lengths. So the midi length I dive for it too, so I'm getting 2 of them, but guess what? I get them for free. Bonus being Tibi. But I'm wearing this with the chalky drape top. And this is the best top. We know that we can throw these in the washing machine, even though the production team doesn't like me to say it. But because it's chalky drape, you guys know that, like, obviously I'm wearing it with this outfit together, and it's super chill, right?
Yeah. I feel like you can just like stand around the park like this. All
You're
day.
just like,
yeah, and you're
yeah,
just
we
like
just
super
stand.
chic.
We
You
can
don't have to
just
do
totally
anything.
a couple of you guys had asked about wearing the gold pleated skirt. I'm not going to show you that just yet because we don't have the right sample here yet, and so there's no point in that. But maybe, what could you put this on with? What do you think you'll?
I mean, it depends on how much you want to
How much
show,
you're gonna wear.
obviously. But I think like you could do it with this, and then like a blazer over top.
Yeah, let's try that. Why don't we try that, and then we'll give you the blazer right away.
Are you wearing a size 4 on the skirt?
So I'm wearing a size 4 in the skirt, and if I were to put on the midi length, I'm going to show you the, when I got dressed for Paris, I did show this skirt in my Paris lineup, but if I were to put it on with the white short boots that are coming in the beginning of November, mid-November, the length on the midi length hits about right here, okay? We can debate all day about whether or not there's a sandwich.
I was about to say
About
that.
Derek is like,
Yeah.
sandwich!
I was like, be careful here.
Yeah, so we can have the heavy sandwich debate, but, and then this is the longer skirt length, which we love. And then, you know, too, I think talking about liking these stronger colors, I really, everyone who knows me now through 60-something episodes, I know you guys are surprised that I am endorsing these stronger color combinations, but there is something interesting here. And like I said, next year, if I have regrets that I wore it together, that is fine. I'm cool with that. I'm gonna wear it with like my mushroom colored pleated skirt. I'm gonna be so happy. But right now, this is just a moment, okay? And so, you know, when we talk about being a creative pragmatist, we talk about the core tenets, right? They never change. Chill, modern, and classic. And so part of being modern is being part of what's happening out there. And from a fashion perspective, these really strong saturated colors mixed with blacks, that's what's happening. I want to be part of it. So creative pragmatists, you cannot boil it down to like dressing oversized and dressing in neutrals. That is not it. Modernity is a linchpin in the description of a creative pragmatist. It is what makes me feel alive, and it is what keeps things fashion. And I think that one of the things that I'm so excited to always be talking to you guys about is how to really find your own style and get that and express it. And there's so many like bullshit, like here's 10 things to wear, you know, in your closet, and 10 things that should never be in your closet. And who's to ever say what those are, given all the different spectrums of style there are out there. So when I talk to you guys, it is fully through the lens of being a creative pragmatist, and then you can be very focused and know that that is all I am talking about. And if you love like bohemian preppy looks or whatever, you'll like be like, okay, I'm just watching this because I enjoy making fun of this woman.
People loving
every
the
day.
color.
You're loving the color?
Yeah, well, people are loving the color. The
Yeah.
fans are loving the color.
Yay. Okay, this looks sick. Okay, so you look amazing. So what I'm going to show you is on this. Do you mind if I like take it off for a second? So this top, what you can do is put your arm through. Remember, Alexa's been here like literally 3 days, so you've never even seen this.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, cool.
All right, so now I'm gonna okay, 3 days, and I've already like dug out. I'm sorry. Okay, people
Just
are like,
live, it's
I'm
just live,
reporting
yeah.
this to someone, I don't know who. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is, if actually have it on backwards.
Oh my god, okay. Check it.
This looks great.
versatile.
It's on backwards.
Yeah.
So what you know is that you can look at it online, but know that there are multiple ways. You can wear it with this up, but this actually unbuttons, and you can take it off completely and wear it as a bandeau.
Cool. And I feel like
And if you turn it around, there's actually, see guys here, like pretend like she's
yeah,
like,
pretend that we did this right.
yeah, like you're like
We'll Photoshop.
the alien or something that can turn your whole head around. And yeah,
Yeah. And I like it with the blazer as well.
yes. Wait, Sarah, come in here.
I'm counting.
Oh, no, you're not.
No, you're
Come
not.
here. Come here. Wait, Sarah's got on the yellow and green earrings, so I do want to show you guys. She's wearing one of the black sweaters from fall.
Oh, cute.
That looks really good together. And then you got on satin pants from Celine. I don't know.
The row.
The row. Okay. Right. So, but I think too, like what you're wearing is so fully. Like you could be going to a holiday party, but
Oh, yeah.
you don't look crazy
No.
sitting over at your desk either.
Which is what I've been doing. Yeah. So
She
there you
said.
go.
She said. Can you guys talk amongst yourself for a second while I go through this
Absolutely.
one? Okay.
Yeah, so Gabby up to speed. What's going on? Well, we're talking about winter capsule.
And Derek was asking
Look.
fashion questions.
Oh, Derek.
Yeah.
I want to see your coat look that you created earlier.
Oh yeah.
So,
Sarah's coat look is coming.
this is my
guys.
coat look. This is her 0-degree weather.
This is my literally wear everywhere coat. Holiday party, the office, the bodega, the grocery store,
Everything.
walking the dog.
What's the name of that coat?
The navy recycled felt wool coat. It's from the holiday capsule, obviously.
And how tall are you?
I'm 5 feet tall, so this hits honestly right at my ankles.
What size?
And
Is that?
this is a small, but I would probably get an extra small, just because it is a little bit big in the shoulders. I do still think there's plenty of room to wear like a sweater underneath, or even like a Liam blazer underneath. But
I feel like even with it being a size up though, like if you're someone who's shorter but you like doing the oversized thing,
Totally.
this still looks appropriate. Like you don't look like you're drowning in it.
totally.
Oh wow. That threw me off.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, she's back. Oh my god, the slow ones are
Second on
really
the other side. All right, so you have on the velvet and the brand koozie. And then I am wearing the velvet and the slim trouser pant. Now, don't confuse this with like, this is not like some low-risey thing. Like,
No.
this is a pure, like, trouser front pant. So, you guys are really, I think this is, are you so
Oh,
hot?
hot. Yeah.
I think this really does point out, though, visually, our sizing and what is intended, because you guys have seen me in my Stellas, you've seen me in, you know, all of our bigger, wider pants, and how they are intentionally designed to fit. So I am wearing a size 4. I did not size down to get this fitted fit, so when I'm nice and swimmy in the Stellas, I am really nice and fitted in this pant.
Yeah.
And you can really use the stretch in these.
Yeah, and I think this is like, we were talking about how Tibi is very oversized, and this is like different for you because it's slimmer. And
But
this
it-
is like a way to keep the creative, the CP look without, you know, if you don't want to do oversized all the time.
Yeah, I think that it's about, it's not even ever about oversize, it really is like the balance, right?
Mhm.
The big, slim skin. So we've got big here, we've got the slim. For me personally, I would never like put on a big chunky shoe with this. I like
Mhm.
having this little bit of skin out here. So I got big slim skin, fully covered, and I would love your jacket too with that. Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna look great with it. So I would always wear something probably a little more sculpted.
Can you put that coat on? Someone wanted to see that on you.
Oh, on a
Maybe to
size?
see the size, yeah.
Someone who's a real size. Okay, so this is my size. I can't remember whether we did a small or a 4. If we did a small, this is a small. If we did 4, this is a 4.
How tall are you?
So I am 5'5". I budget by like a half inch, but
Yeah, I do
5'5".
the same.
Yeah. And then here is our super secret trick that we do that I love. Is one thing that is so special about our coats. We really like think about this from every angle. So I love a coat that has the pocket like this. What I don't love about coats when they have pockets like this is I rarely stand around like this. This is not comfortable to me.
Mhm.
So one thing that we always do is Tracy puts these side pockets in. So you'll see there's a little zipper detail here. So when you're standing here, you actually can enter the pocket from the side so that you don't look like a rabbit.
Love that. That's smart.
Good, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
smart.
This is the stuff that we sit around and think about all day. Because I do find this is much chicer than standing the other way.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
that's a vibe for sure. The
Totally.
front pocket's not a vibe so much.
No, that's not a vibe.
Yeah,
Like,
that's like an emergency.
it hurts my wrist too. Wait, come out in that. That looks great.
Did you guys try these on? Did these now?
I did.
I had on something and I can't even remember now because so much
Well,
time has passed.
I probably am the one person in the office that is the most obsessed with the Dickies. We have them in this royal blue, the red, and the green, and I think that they really are like a pop of color that you can easily take on and off. It's also some extra warmth. So I'm probably wearing this literally under the navy wool coat. There are so many ways to style this. So this is the front, and you have the back, but
You can turn it around.
you can turn it around, you can do it to the side, which is also very chic.
This is just like I feel like a step up from a scarf too.
Totally. It's very easy, like hands-free. It's honestly, it's not getting in my way. I can turn it all the way around, put on coat, put my coat back on, roll this up,
Doubles as a mask.
and now I'm braving the warmth, the heat. Wow, I cannot speak.
It's hot in here.
It's
so-
really hot in here, so that's what I'm thinking about. But now I'm ready for the Arctic chill, and I look chic doing it.
You're ready for New York winter.
Yeah,
You were
sure.
below zero.
Absolutely. But it is really hot in here, so I'm going to take this off.
And it comes in red, blue, and green, I believe.
Yes.
Perfect holiday colors. Sorry, Amy's changing.
Hard. You have tie-dye back. Really? What you doing over there?
Just
Are you
checking the
answering
questions. Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm showing you now are, this is the skirt with the organza. So I am wearing the, I think this is a stretch crepe bandeau top, or no, strapless top. I think speaks for itself. But what's great too is like I'm completely flat here and you're not, and it both totally works.
Yeah.
As you can see with the winter collection, there are a lot of pieces that are engineered to really sit right at the waistline and right at the hips. So I think you should look at your measurement guide and really take the size you wear, but know that there's nothing that I would describe here as like super oversized, you
Yeah.
know? Like you guys can see how
Very slim.
yeah, I'm wearing a size 4 here. The skirt is a size 4. When I put my hands here, you can see exactly where my waist hits. So you see this is hitting right at the waist. And what's great about this skirt is it can be like super, super elegant, but I think I was describing to you guys, the reason why we repeated, this was one of my favorite skirts. I'd gone to the most like super fashiony, like super events at Caviar Caspia, and am I saying it right, in Paris? And I just wore our big cream cashmere sweater and this skirt, and then I wore, it was right when Gucci had come out with the fur slides. So it was just like wearing the Gucci fur slides with it, and it was again one of those like, especially for fashion events, like they never tell you. They're just like, you know, we're gonna see
Yeah,
like,
they expect you
you're
to just
gonna
wear
screw
what
it
you
up
want.
and-
Yeah.
exactly.
Right,
So
this with the sweater.
yeah, so I think knowing that when you're buying things that you can raise it way up if you want, or you can take it way down. And the piece that we don't have here today, but you guys have seen it, is the deconstructed lapel tuxedo
Yes.
Liam blazer, and everyone knows that if I had that on, we would just be like going out and having caviar right now instead of
Sick.
like soup in my office
Yeah.
afterwards.
Soup.
All right, is there a question? You look all questioning.
No, there's not yet.
Yeah.
Someone says they adore this outfit though. I'm not sure which.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that you're still getting that slim look, but also comfortable.
I think that is the key, like, when you're going out, when you're fidgety, when you're uncomfortable in what you're wearing, it literally
It shows,
just sucks.
and it takes away from what you're wearing. Even
Totally.
if you look good, if you're fidgeting, you're not comfortable, it's gonna look bad.
Yeah. Oh, can I try on that leather with this too? I feel like a lot of you guys were asking me about this. This is coming in the resort collection in November, but I would also like going out at night wear the new leather bomber with this too. And this is the real leather, so it looks at it's great and amazing. But I think we covered a lot today, so we'll get into the sequence next week when we have the real samples here, because I want to show. What I do want to show is how to wear, as you know, the sequin top and skirt in ways that are fancy, ways that are casual. But I'm not a big fan of sequins in the office, just in case you.
We were wondering. Now I
Just-
know. My outfit tomorrow.
With my clogs. Gosh,
With your
that's
clogs?
what I want.
Head to toe.
Sequins with my clogs.
Sarah frickin' has like, you don't wear clogs.
No, I don't, but I don't hate them. I'm not
Man,
against
but
that.
can we
I
like?
have quite the variety though, so we definitely there's something for everyone.
There's something
Here,
you'll like.
okay,
Like-
all right, because
okay.
you and Tracy like have fucking like it was 2 against 1, and now you're here, and
Yeah,
I'm like,
I mean, it's
team.
not for everybody.
The
I
clog
will say
squad?
that, but-
no. What?
The clog squad.
The clogs.
Clogs. Dogs.
That's a
Clog
division of the
squad.
office. Yeah.
All right, so, all right, guys. Oh, wait, one last thing. Those pleated skirts that I was wearing, a ton in Paris, the black one and the mushroom color one, they are up on IG Live right now on e-commerce, on Tibi.com, to go ahead and not pre-order, but waitlist on it. Please waitlist. I know that we did not anticipate the amount of love for those that we got, and they are so crazy functional. So waitlist so that you can make sure that you are one of the first called when they come in. And then I also know that Hannah just brought in a new batch of the earrings. So I'm wearing them together like this, but my prep is like mixed up the way that you're wearing them, but I know that she just got in a new grouping here because those keep coming in and going away. And for our guys, they look really good.
Yeah,
I don't know,
it's
Derek.
Yeah.
really comfortable.
I don't
Could
know
be
if
a
I can
vibe.
see Derek like rocking it, but
Could be a vibe, but maybe.
it could be a vibe,
It's
yeah.
a vibe.
It's a vibe.
Matt is gonna definitely rock it.
Yeah.
He's gonna look great in it. Okay. All right, guys, take care, and we will see you next week, and ask me a ton of questions, because I know that you will. Wait, are you wearing the earring?
No, I
Here.
don't have the